Chapter 6, Example 4. Is it reasonable to discuss the correlation between pot usage and other drug use? So here we just want to know, can we use the correlation to describe the distribution? So this question is asking you to check the conditions. We begin with the data. Again, I'll make this data set available to you. I have a printout of it, a picture of it posted here. We have pot use, and then we have other drug use posted there. These are percentage of those that use them. Okay, again, you want to make sure they're lined up. You know, this might be people or states or something. 22% of people in one state use it, 4% use other, something like that. Okay, so now we want to check the conditions. The first condition is it quantitative data? Yeah, these are percentages. This is data we can count. So we have quantitative data. Then, is it straight enough? We can't tell from here, so we need to do the scatter plot. Control document, do a new page, do a data and statistics page, set your response and explanatory variables, and when you do that, your scatter plot should look like what I have here. Pot is your explanatory variable, and other drug use is the response variable. That should make sense. This is the idea that pot is a gateway drug, essentially, is what this question is exploring. So we have quantitative data. We look at the distribution. It looks pretty straight. I don't see an outlier. You might consider the 55% and 22% to be an outlier, or 32%, but it's right in line with everything. So we will discuss that, but it's not significant. So start by describing the relationship here. Go ahead and always start by describing it. We'll talk about if the conditions are met in a moment. So the relationship between pot usage and other drug usage has a positive, because it's going up as it goes to the right. And this fits a line pretty well. I would say strong, linear, I'll write that a little bit more legibly, association. As pot usage increases, other drug use generally increases. Okay, we need to talk about an outlier. There may be an outlier with usage of 55, but this is not influential because it is in line with the rest of the data. Both variables are quantitative, and the scatter plot is fairly straight. There are no outliers that would influence the correlation, because that one possible outlier is not influential. It is reasonable to discuss correlation for the association between pot usage and other drugs. And I want to put that context in there again just to express it as much as I can.